this is session number 4. Does anybody want to do a recap of last session? Does
Yeah,
anybody
let's do
remember
it.
last session?
Well, that was a while ago. I think
Like 2 weeks ago.
Higgs died.
Higgs did something.
Yeah, he got his brain eaten by a brain eater thing.
No, Higgs only took damage because somebody blew up a goblin near me because they pushed it over to
He
me.
a goblin at you and then lit it on fire. I remember that now.
Lit a goblin on fire.
It
Yeah,
was an AOE, so I had to take damage.
Yeah. I mean, that
we
is.
fight some goblins, fight some
I
bugbears.
don't
We
get evasion.
found a map on the back of a rock.
I left one for live to ask a question
Mhm.
that I had 2 weeks ago that I don't remember what it is now. Who they were here with or for, what the fuck they were doing down here.
Let's see if I can bring up my map and try to retrace. We lost Lexi. There we go.
Then I'm back.
So
Yeah,
where you left off, your last session, yeah, you were coming through the hallway. You saw the pillars with a snake around the northern most pillar. You heard some bugbears going to the south, and you kept following them until you found a dead goblin. You found a headless nude statue. Then following the tracks west, Shiro eventually ran through the gate, making himself invisible. And then going farther north, you ran into these bugbears and these goblins, where the goblins were dancing around a skeleton, a marionetted skeleton that marionette, yeah. And they were
weird.
screaming Nimrath and just dancing around it. And
Yeah, Nimrod. It's a Nimrod.
there
No,
was
go.
there was some bugbears that had some intellect devourers in them, and even though Shiro was invisible, they clearly saw them because intellect devourers. They saw some more bugbears to the northeast, and there is a statue in the middle of the room which doesn't show up on the map, but it is there. That pretty much. Oh yeah, you did hypnotic pattern. All the the goblins, and you left one of them alive. Lolly is still a bear, and yeah, that is essentially where we left off. There's got one goblin alive and a handful of dead goblins, then bugbears and intellect devourers to your north, northeast, and south. I took them off the map, but they are there because for ease, or for trying to reduce the clutter. But that is pretty much where we bring up this session. After finishing up this combat, you have a goblin that is under your stupor and alone. You see a door to the north where Higgs is at, and like I said, there is a human skeleton that was hung up by strings, acting like a marionette. As this is kind of what you walked in, the goblins were dancing around it and screaming Nimrath, Nimrath, Nimrath. And Higgs, where you're at, yeah, you would see there's a shield in there that's been broken in half, and on one of there's one of the shield halves are faced up, and you can easily see that it says NIMR on one of that side, and it looks like the other one is face down, so you can't read what it says, but there's clearly another shield half there. In the room with Roxanne is that there is a broken statue that you seem like you interrupted these bugbears trying to reassemble the statue. Let's see, where is.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't see any of that.
So this is where we're at on the map. Does it
but
bring?
I can't see it. It's just
Right.
fog for me.
You got a wall between you.
Right?
But,
No, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just all I
uh,
see is me and this goblin in here.
so Roxanne, you see a half a dozen, or no, a dozen or more fist-sized boulder pieces surrounding this statue. Uh, but yeah, that is essentially where we left off. So whomever wants to do whatever is up to you.
All right. Well, I kind of snapped this guy out of. I dropped the hypnotic pattern.
And
He was like,
he sees that you're not goblin, and he starts taking up defensive purpose or prowess, and is like, "What you want? What you?
in goblin. Oh yeah.
Go ahead."
Well, then just in goblin, he just says, "Who is Nimrath?"
Uh, human shield. I don't know. He was here. Uh, set on shield.
Nimrath was
Nimrath.
here.
Nimrath. Yeah, Nimrath. And he takes he kind of inches towards you and picks up the shield and puts them together. And when they combine, it says Nimrath. Play toy.
Where did Nimrath go?
Uh, dead when we got here.
Oh, this is the so I point to like the skeleton or whatever. That's Nimrath.
Sure. That's what we call
The-
him, Nimrath. I don't know,
Was
skeleton.
Nimrath your leader? I don't understand. What were you in here dancing around about? What was all that about?
It's fun. Look, and he starts pulling the strings, and it's kind of like Weekend at Bernie's. Yes, boop, boop,
That's
Nimrath,
fucking
Nimrath.
disturbing.
Guess they just creepy.
Well,
This is ridiculous.
bugbears. Only let us have this. So Nimrath.
Mm,
You
don't
Nimrath?
get it. Sure. No, I'm not Nimrath. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Uh, what you want? Shh,
Oh
keep it
man.
down. Bugbear's right here.
I don't think there's any more bugbears left. What is in this behind this door?
Hallway.
Okay, I open it up.
And sure enough, you see an empty hallway. I mean, from where you're at, let's see what you can actually see from here. Well, yeah, you should see a hallway, and it's like, door to other room, door to, hallway to, up, hallway to down.
Hmm.
All right. Boop.
All right, well, get out of here.
Okay. Bear! Bear! Shit! Bear!
Yeah.
Ow!
Hmm.
Actually,
I
he's
don't know who Nimrath was, but was it? So was that all that's in the?
yeah. I mean, there's yeah. That's the main majority of it is just
I walk up into the hallway.
and you can hear ooh, where
And
is
then
his
I
name?
come over assuming that that's here.
Yeah, when you open it up, you see that same room that has a skeleton, a statue in the middle of the room, and there is like I said, a dozen or so fist-sized boulder pieces scattered throughout the room. I think you saw the bugbears first.
Yeah, I came through and looked real quick and then stepped back to drop that hypnotic pattern.
So you would have been the one that seen them like starting to like look like they were trying to reassemble the statue.
Okay. All right.
Can I look at the statue, or do I get any idea, or do I have any idea of what the statue is or is of, and why they would be like reassembling a random broken statue?
Sure. Can I get you to Where are we at? Make an investigation check.
Oh, sure. Um,
I
great.
mean, I was thinking about doing that too. Like that's kind of what I was coming over here.
Yeah, I mean, either both of you can roll singly or one can roll with advantage. Either way.
I
Mine's not
will.
great.
If Higgs, yeah, Higgs just entered the room. Yeah, I can. I'll help. I'll help Higgs if Higgs wants to try and put the
Okay.
pieces together. I'll just I'll like stand back and be like, no, 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 that piece over here, no, shift it that way.
Mhm. Let's see here. Oh, not too bad, huh? 20.
20, yeah. So you start grabbing these pieces and you start fitting them together, and kind of quickly you realize that this statue, um, oddly enough, is when you start putting the pieces together and kind of like holding them together with hope and stuff like that. You kind of it resembles a statue
That's
that.
my mage hand working the pieces too.
Yeah, you're spreading it out. It's holding less than 10 pounds, but yeah, it
Mhm.
depicts three male warriors standing together on a stone mound, facing outward, clutching swords. So it looked like they were at one point, trying to defend themselves, and the bugbears looks like they were trying to put that together for whatever reason.
That's
Bugbears.
weird. Why would they be trying to put this back together? Why do they care?
Just a
Is
signal.
there like a name of who these people are? Is there like a like in a museum, where it's like this statue depicts this anywhere around?
1 second.
Mm. And sorry, my internet is starting to get shaky like it did last week, so that's why I don't have my camera on. I'm just gonna let it
Very good.
go for a second.
Um,
Ours is pretty bad too. We're having a storm here, and ours always acts up. It sucks.
Oof,
no,
that
I mean
sucks.
there's no placard. It just like I said, it looked like at one point there was three humanoids, and they were trying to defend themselves and kind of like back to back to back and just and trying to hold off whatever was coming toward them, and then they turned to stone or are depicted as being in stone. So no
Bears
name.
are just weird, I guess. Just three dudes holding swords in an empty room.
No, they're
Um,
they're hollering about Nimrath, and I still don't quite understand the concept. I don't know if it was their leader or what, but that one goblin didn't really help me too much.
On a side note, it was just an old dead adventurer that came through, and he has no real significant values.
Oh, so they're just
Interesting.
hollering his name and shit. Okay.
He just put his name on his underpants, and then you
What
know,
a red herring.
yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
no,
Well,
he's completely vital to the story. You need to
Uh,
know his
uh,
entire
mm,
backstory.
mm,
it's the password to lower levels that go along with the key
mm,
I found.
mm,
No, because
Remember,
there's none of that going on in this. Oh,
mm.
right? Well, I don't think there's anything else interesting in this room. I mean, it's a statue, but do you
Mm,
want to keep heading to
yeah.
the north, or did we want to? We were to the south when we heard something, but I don't know if we want to just keep going to the north or.
Well, we walked past. Well, okay, so that one door down there just had a bunch of them that came out of there. I don't know if we wanted to clear that room. We've already opened up the door.
so
Oh,
that
that hallway. Yeah.
yeah, that door to the south. I mean, I know you just kind of just walked by quickly, and like they were coming out.
Mm,
Yeah, because that's the one I kind of play with, open and closed. But yeah, that just looks like a an area that had bedding for goblins, and especially from the outside, you don't see anything of any value. Just a place for them to sleep. There might be some random weapons there, but looked like just a place for them to sleep it off when they got tired.
all right, then. Yeah, maybe we head back to the hallway headed north. I go off by myself. Yeah.
Sid,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dave, he stepped out to help our son for a second, so
okay.
he's maybe about 5 minutes. He'll be back.
Want to take a mini pause until Dave comes back, or you want to?
I mean, I'm sure he'd just go along with the group. Are we gonna try to see what those other rooms are, or are we?
Well, it seems like it's really just only that one hallway or whatever he was just describing to the south, or to keep heading this way up here. Well, I guess you guys
Well, you
can't
would
see
have
me.
you would have came from the south, so you knew that like once you come around that corner, there was more hallway to the north.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
let's see from where you're at there. I'm trying to see what you can see. So, Higgs, from where you're at right now, to the very north, and well northeast, you happen to see a something that looks relatively reflective. From that angle, how much more can you see? And it looks like the way you're standing would bounce off into another mirror, and like it looks like there's a series of mirrors. You can kind of it gets kind of dark, but you can see like mirror reflecting into mirror, reflecting into mirror type of
Right.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. See, I think I see something.
Something reflective, something shiny this way.
Where are my fucking names?
Give me a minute to reflect here.
Oh, that was bad.
Mm, they're not all winners.
Hmm. Great, I have the black screen of death again. Amazing computer.
I love technology. I love it.
Oh, it worked totally fine. Okay, there it comes back. Okay, good. Maybe we're all right now.
My name is not sure.
Not sure.
uh,
Jason Lord's not sure.
uh,
Where are we?
I was supposed to be on my way out.
Oops.
How would you
Like,
leave
that's
this
that
person?
line over there, dumbass.
All right, and your spiritual weapon would be down at this point.
Oh yeah, I assumed. There you go. I'm back.
All right.
I'm lighting up the hallway too here. Let's
Hmm.
see. Like, hey, everybody over here, so that everybody can hear us.
Do walking over here.
Hello, hello.
I am slowly walking over this way.
Uh,
Hopefully, everybody else.
Hear just distinct footsteps. Cling, cling, cling.
Well, I'll say Shiro's with you.
Yeah, the rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue
him.
doing rogue things.
Yeah, and then as Higgs goes north, yeah, he just sees more of these. And from there, you can see that there are notches. They call them niches for some reason, but they're like kind of I want to say alcoves that are cut out sections that are a couple feet wide and 10 or so feet tall that are from there you can see that there's a whole hallway of mirrors that are reflecting off of each other.
Opposing mirrors.
In the center of that room, I know there's something special. There is in about the middle of the hallway, kind of like in this section, you see a torch that has been used and expelled, and you got a black. One of the ends has been the lit end has been burned out, and it's just laying there in the middle of the hallway.
I think we're
And
gonna.
you can see, yeah, it looks like straight going through, you would see like the pillars from the room that you're in, kind of when you first started,
Hmm.
Hmm.
all the way to the east.
All right. Who's gonna cast detect magic?
Nice.
When
Good.
you
Look,
cast,
Margin since I mean I can take.
what's that?
I'm just asking if I mean I don't mind going first into places, being on the
Giant
bear.
bear.
All right.
Good call. Do 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 do.
Yeah. Come on up. Yeah, but yeah, I cast detect magic. I use a spell slot, so I don't wait.
So,
Activate.
so as you're, I'm sure, ritually casting detect magic, because I'm sure you would have did that before,
Well, I mean,
or did you,
okay,
did you?
let's do that, man. I
Well,
mean, I was gonna use a spell slot and cast it. Really
all right.
legit.
Well, then, if you instantly cast it, then you see, five mirrors, that, no, yeah, five of them, put off a aura of, yeah, illusory magic. You see it at this alcove, you see it here, you see it here, you see it here. All these are, actually, you see it here as well. They put off a very faint aura of illusion magic. It's so hard for me to say for some reason.
Okay.
um,
Well,
Is there
and
something you want me to?
Roxana, you see, to the north of you, you see the hallway goes to the east. It looks like there's more hallway down there, but you don't see, hear, taste, anything of the that's close to you.
Okay. Hey, guess what? More hallway this way. But totally safe.
mm,
Yeah, we said ladies through 2 hours.
who's gonna? Oh,
You said Archimedes,
I
sir?
would,
No, I'm not. Vic, are we still talking in our mind or?
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm letting them know that like I picked up a essence of magic here, and I was gonna start kind of easing my way to the closest instance of that.
Yep. I
So
mean,
whatever. Is it like that where that M is at? Is that what?
can you see that M?
Yeah.
Oh,
I see an M, L, G, and M.
Damn, did I put those on wrong layers? Oh, now do you see them?
I don't see that one M. I see the other M and the LG, but
I was wondering why they looked extra bright to me. uh, hold up while I adjust. Pretend you didn't
yeah.
see anything. Well, actually, no. You
Yeah.
would have seen. Actually, no. You would have seen the ones that are marked M are the ones that are those are the ones that are show your illusionary
Okay.
magic. So yeah, you would
All right.
actually have seen them.
All right. Well, I would have eased my way over. Like
All
I'm
right,
picking up magic over
so
here.
once you get to that point and you cross, hold up, wait, let me bring you
Oh,
back here.
okay.
Once
All
you
right.
cross this threshold, you'll hear, and
Uh,
let's see if I can do this seamlessly. I know I won't be able to, but let's see, where are you at? Out from both the north and the southern wind mirrors, you see two more Higgs come out, and they start coming towards you. And everyone roll initiative.
oh, geez. All
Hold
right.
on, wait, I gotta bring this up. Yeah, there we go. All right, now you can roll initiative.
Oh God, there's so many. Who will
Ugh.
go first if they're all Higgs? How will they figure it
Hmm.
out?
Why can I not rotate you? They're there. I just need to move them so I have a better frame of reference.
Bad rule.
And I cannot remember how to. Come on, where are you at? Uh-oh. I moved the real Higgs. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Cannot remember how to rotate.
Have to fight 2 Higgs. This is not good.
Middle wheel now. So,
Right, let me, oh, wrong layer. That explains why I can't get to it.
I roll a shitty ass initiative.
Actually, I can just. Yes. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I am trying to remember how to do things.
That is fine.
trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't change. So.
You know,
There. So unprofessional of me. How dare I?
Yeah. How do you have technical difficulties like all the rest of us?
I'm just waiting for Zach. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I totally just trying to be nice.
Oh, that's gonna give me trouble, is it? I might have to do that on paper. Okay. I am missing Lolly and Sid.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7. All right, I'll put you in this way.
Better than one.
And Sid, you got a 22. Nice. All right. And I'll put you in. Right. 22. And why are you not? Come on. 22. Come on, damn it. There we go. And
Consider
reorder.
passing mirror image and see how that looks. There's 6 of us.
Okay. We'll keep Shiro out of this unless he comes in. But he's behind. He's new. He's not used to you guys yet. But Sid, you are up. You hear these sound as 2 copies of Higgs comes out of nowhere, and they start coming toward him in a very wispy manner, and just
You can tell who the real one is by the movement.
no, which one is it? Shoot, do I know which one the real one is?
I don't. You weren't around the corner yet. Oh, perfect. Zach, see, perfect time here.
No, you did it all on purpose. I see what you did.
Yeah, see, I knew what I'm doing sometimes.
Awesome.
Hey Zach,
I got
when you get a second, can you roll initiative?
You got it.
And why can I not remember how to bring you to the other screen? Go to the other screen. See, like I said, perfect timing. Where is? That's what I need to do. There we go. So Zach, while you're loading up and getting things ready, Higgs was interviewing this the goblin that was that didn't get dead, and you're starting to explore around, trying to figure out what's going around. All the goblin really said was there's hallways to the north, hallways to the south. They were dancing around the skeleton, and it's some person named Nimrath, and that's why they're dancing, because you know, that's what you do when you have a skeleton. And the bugbears are, you know, oppressive, and that's all the fun they had. The bugbears to the east were putting together a statue of three humanoid warriors, kind of back to back to back, holding up swords and the shield, trying to in like a defensive posture. But there was, you know, 12, 17 different pieces scattered throughout that room there. And as Higgs comes around the corner, he sees that there is a hallway of mirrors, and as he walks past the first two set to the far left or far west, these two copies of Higgs come out, and they look more ethereal, ghostly, wispy type of thing. But that is right where we picked up. So Sid, you are up with Shiro on deck.
Perfect.
You can tell the difference between Higgs and these things, right? They're like copies, but they're all
They're
ghost looking, right?
copy. Yes, they have. They're definitely wispier, and like you can see like the smoke coming off of them.
Test to see if Eldritch Blast hurts them.
Okay.
Where you at?
Mhm.
Here we go. $15 hit.
15 does hit. Yes.
Right, the second one also hits.
Okay.
All right, and damage. This one is plus 3.
Okay.
So 15 for the first one, and this one is the 10. 25 total, and should I push them 20 feet back, guys, to give us more time?
Well, Alex, let me explain what happened. So you hit them back to back, and they start to going back into the wall, and then like no sooner that the first one pushes him back to the wall, the second one comes, and then the Higgs clone just turns. He was already ethereal, so he turns even more ethereal and just kind of dissipates, and he is completely out of the picture. That was some good damage.
Nice.
But this one, I'm assuming it's a north one because that's pretty much all you could really see from that angle.
Hmm.
All right. Anything else from Higgs or Sid? That was your action movement, bonus action.
Well, yes, I'll stop right there and observe.
Did you have the movement tool up, or are you trying to move?
Holly.
I'll give me 1 second.
My treats. What you got on my drink?
All right, I'm sorry. Did you say you moved? Okay, yeah, I see you right there. Okay, your turn, Shiro. Hearing these, hearing some commotion going on, you see Sid fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts, boom, boom, and then the sound, cuts in half. What do you do?
Hearing some combat take place, I'm going to move forward and see if I can see anybody.
You're a halfling, right? Yeah, so you should be able to squeeze past those. Once you round the corner, you see Higgs is someone you're used to, and you also see Higgs' copy that looks, just like him, but definitely has more mist and ethereal type look to him. But yeah,
Okay.
it
Okay,
looks like it's starting to come after him.
Oh boy. Okay. Eggs. I'm gonna attack this thing, and I guess I'll just stab at him.
Okay, go for a stab. So, is your blades considered magical?
They would be. They're psychic blades.
Okay.
No, blades make up in your mind are not
Mm.
magical, shockingly enough.
All right, 6 damage.
But if I don't get sneak attack, it's 6 psychic damage.
Yeah, 6 psychic and
I'm within 5 feet.
yeah,
of it.
you get sneak attack, yeah. And 4 more sneak attack. All right. That doesn't look like it at all. I mean, it's not bleeding, but if it could, it would be bleeding pretty heavily.
All right, I'll take a second
Mhm.
action and strike at him again.
Okay, go for it. Yep, that'll definitely hit. And with that one
Another 6.
goes away just as easily as the other one did.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep this up just in case other things happen, but right, so as far as you know, that is everything that's going on right now. But like I said, depending on what happens, we'll
Well, I mean, I was headed over to the.
see. And
That was
soon,
weird.
soon as you get there, you see. I don't know why I hit delete on those. You see 2 more Higgs come out of this this structure.
Mm.
Okay, I'll just do it these ones. These are actually Higgs that come out, but let's see. Oh, and I will put them into initiative. And it helps if I'm on the right one. Come on. Oh. Right, so I will throw him into initiative. Oh, I got shitty rolls. All right, and that will not affect the order. So, Shiro. All right. So as Higgs comes up to the second set, and they see Higgs come up, this one from the south is, despite the picture, is going to come up to Higgs because it's the first thing there, and it's going to take a swipe at him. You're going to see a whoosh as it tries to swipe at Higgs. I don't have that up. W, come on. That is an 11 to hit, which I know misses. They only get 1 attack. Yes. So that puts us, Roxana, you're up.
Okay. With my, I guess how my with my passive perception, or I don't know if I need to make like an intelligence check or something, but do I realize at this point, this happening the second time, that these things are coming out of these glass mirrors?
I mean, yeah, you can easily see that once something passes its view, it just takes the form of whatever comes out. You see in the mirror like as an angle, but then once you pass its perpendicular, that's when the image that is in that mirror starts coming out. It's a really good copy, but like it is very easy to tell that is not the person that's not a real person. It's a copy of them.
Okay. Okay. Can I if this doesn't work, oh well. Can I use cats? Can I use thaumaturgy? Can I just like move up a little bit here and maybe get like if I can say right there. And can I use thaumaturgy and try and like break these mirrors in a 30-foot radius of me? Like try and like rattle them off their hinges, or like rattle them a little bit and see if they'll like fall.
I mean,
Is that not a use
So
of
thaumaturgy really isn't a damaging spell.
That's not fair.
So it makes sounds. Yes, it does get 3 times as loud.
3 times, yeah, but it does say causes harmless tremors to the
Yeah.
ground. So, yeah, so no, that's okay. Okay, I didn't read the harmless tremors thing. My bad. Okay. But what I will do instead, because I still know these things are coming out of this mirror. Can I swing Lightbringer
Mm-hmm.
not at the ghosty thing, but at the mirror it came out of?
Sure. I'll allow that with disadvantage because it's ethereal. If you're aiming for that in particular and you gotta try to swing around, I would say that you would have, if you're gonna try to attack the mirror with that in its way and not try to hit that thing, you would have
Oh, well.
disadvantage.
I mean, would my mace go through it? Or would it hit that before I hit the mirror? Because if I'm just gonna hit that, then I'll just hit it.
If you're purposely not trying to hit the thing and hit the mirror, that's, I would say that would have disadvantage. If you're trying to hit it and carry through, that might be a different story.
Then I might as well just hit it.
Okay. That you can do for sure.
Sweet. Thank you. Swinging the mace. Nice. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Ready and oh, can I I don't know if this is an undead or not, but can I say I activated my mace so it's lit up as a bonus action? I don't know if it even takes a bonus action.
Sure.
This doesn't go right as a torch as the wielder commands. It doesn't say it takes the bonus action.
Okay. Does that do anything extra or it just lights up?
It does an extra 1d6 radiant damage if it hits an undead, which if it just if these things aren't undead, that's fine. I want it to light up because it's cool.
Make a swing and I'll tell you what happens.
Sounds good. Oh, did we go?
Yeah.
Go damage. Oh, there it goes. 10 points.
And points.
Bludgeoning damage and this is a magic weapon.
Magical weapon, sure. Okay, 10 damage. Now, unfortunately, you don't get the sense that it is undead. I'm assuming it was the north one, right?
Oh yeah, the mirror I'm closest to.
So yeah, you
And
your mace finds purchase and it hits this thing and it kind of, some of the wispiness goes away. You know, you lose some of its I don't want to say life force, but yeah, some of its essence. And yeah, you don't sense that it does any extra damage due to the fact that it doesn't seem like it's undead.
that's fine. My mace lights up and it looks really cool.
It surely does.
Go,
And it,
go,
yeah, these things don't have a
am
lot.
I on the initiative tracker? Because I don't see.
Do not get put in there.
Originally I did, but then I don't know. I don't see it.
What did you roll?
I don't remember now. Hold on.
always sit on you.
Oh, an 8.
Rolled an 8. All right. Well, I can add your tilt real quick. I think maybe because I copied your token, and that may be why I can't see you. So, where are you at? So I will put you here, and then I will reorganize. All right. So you wouldn't have missed your turn anyway. So, is that it from Roxanne?
Am I able to tuck all the way into that alcove, like where I'm at right now, or do I have to stand that square in front of it?
No, you're absolutely able to, but that thing will take a swing at you if you try to leave its donut.
Yeah, nope, that's fine. I just want to get out of the way for the giant bear that is probably coming behind me.
Good
I
thinking.
was just wondering, I'm gonna sit my tummy and catch up my paw.
What's that? What's that?
She's hold up her paws.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. Okay. Is there anything else from Roxanne?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right. So this being, the same being that's you swung on is swings at you, and you're able to tuck away into the crevice there. Yeah, the closest target. You know what? It's going to come out of its cubby hole, and come out here. And even though it looks like Higgs but smokier, you just did a good amount of damage, so it's going to come after you. It's going to swing on you. 22. Oh, I should have waited to see if you wanted to do anything. But unless someone does anything, it's a 22 to hit.
Nothing I
Who's wait, that silvery barbs? Who's that hitting?
That is going after Roxanne.
All right, let me do.
Oh. Sorry.
I'll do silvery barbs.
Oh no, don't
No?
waste it. Sorry, I didn't realize it was coming after me. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It was coming after Higgs. I'll warding flare.
All right. So even with disadvantage, it's still a 20. So I think
That's fine.
just hits you.
Yeah.
And that does. Let me roll this damage. Did that roll?
Let me mark my wording.
So yeah, it does 13 points of necrotic, but it also, let's see.
Resistant to necrotic.
Okay, so you would take half of that, so that's 6 points of necrotic. But
Gotcha.
you also, so as this construct, shadowy Higgs, comes striking at you, you did a lot of damage to it, and it's coming after you for revenge, and it finds you, and you get this almost like a Dementor type of feeling where you feel weaker. So your overall strength reduces by 2 points.
Ooh.
How does that work with my?
So even though you have your gauntlets, that's still going to override that. So you're going to be at 17 points, 17 strength. But yeah, you can feel like your life force starting to drain out of you. You feel, you feel super strong with his gauntlets on, but yeah, it finds you, and then just that necrotic is starting to eat through your veins, and you feel it like, man, it's starting to get kind of weak. But
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't negate my whole gauntlets or anything like that. So okay, just 2 points.
I mean,
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay. And that brings us up to Higgs.
Well, Higgs
Yeah,
wouldn't turn to
two
that
good-looking guys right next to you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn to one. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
You're a little bit
just
smarter.
The one that just attacks. And say, "You'll never be me," and cast vicious mocker.
Oh, okay. Charisma save
Make a wisdom of 16.
is it's a 17.
Well,
Things are
never mind.
smarter
Then.
than what they see.
Well, that's it then. I guess.
All right, Lolly Bear, you are up. With Sid on deck.
And reaching out my paws. Try to swipe at that fake Higgs that's closest to me.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Shiro's tiny enough that you'd be able to walk around him. I mean, might be a tight squeeze, but yeah, you can get there, I would say.
Okay.
You look exactly like the Coca-Cola bear.
Here's my bite. Gonna be +7. So what is that? 8.
So
15.
Yeah, 15 will hit. Are your
I am magical now.
They are magical? Okay. That's right, level 6, right?
Yep.
All right.
Let
How
me see
much
here.
damage?
Let's see. This is +5 for 10 points.
10
And then
points.
here's
All right.
my
So
claw.
I will tell you, as you're swinging that first swipe, when you come in the first time, like I said, they don't really have life to them, but whatever essence they have does fade away after that first attack. So, I mean, with a nat 1, you would have missed anyway. But that first one, that's between Roxana and Higgs, well, and yourself, does go down. So this one does go down. Any other movement or anything? Any bonus action? I think that
Try to out and make sure there's room for people to get by. I'm sneaking in.
yeah, we can say you scoot back out of the way. I don't know, I think you're what 40 feet, so you have enough to get up, attack, move back, and since it's already dead, it can't attack you. Sid, you are up with Shiro on deck.
So, do we see your psychic blades, or is there any manifestation at all of those that come out of your hands?
Not particularly, but I did show them to you guys last time. So they're mostly translucent, kind of invisible like.
That's cool. So it just looks like you're doing like fake karate chops at things, and they're trying. Spear hand.
Pretty much.
All right. Sorry, I was just curious about that. I yelled to Roxana. Are we supposed to be breaking the mirrors?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely came out of the mirror. Yes, probably a good idea.
Okay, well, I definitely don't like those hitting people, though, man. That strength drain might not be easily recoverable. So,
Especially
I
if
am
you get
going
down
to
to 0.
yes, I'm going to continue pushing them away from us or killing us. So the closest one to me is going to get an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
All right. I said, I'll kill it. Dang it. 16 hits, yes.
16 hits.
Alrighty. And let's see if this one kills it. This is +2. Oh, max damage 17.
Wouldn't it be
Does it
plus 3?
explode? Is it yeah, +3. That's
Yeah.
right, +3.
So, yes, that one is exactly enough to put it down. They have super low HC and super low health. But yes, how does that look?
It just it kind of looks like a dirt clog. Do you know what a dirt clog is when you throw it at your buddies?
Sure. I mean, when
You
you
know,
explain it like that, yeah.
and then when it hits them, it kind of like explodes a little bit, and that's the little explosions, like what my genie adds to it. And I just throw those like little dirt clod baseballs, and this one just, I guess, when it contacts it, it's like a positive and negative antimatter, just all kind of explodes in a harmless little cloud of dirt and whatever color their stuff looks like when it blows up.
All right. With that dirt ball going into the back to it where it came from, you are out of initiative.
Oh man, I got this extra dirt clod. Anyone want to get dirt clod?
Throw it at the next mirror.
All right, I do that. That's a good call. I force the mirror.
So which mirror you're aiming at?
I only can probably see that one that's right across from where I'm at, right?
Yeah, you'll probably be able to see this one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right.
All right, go ahead, throw in an attack roll.
20,
Yeah.
dirty 20.
There, 20. All right, and throw out the attack roll, please.
The damage.
Mhm.
All right, and this is 9.
So yeah, with 9, so you send that one shadowy duplicate flying off and turns into a dust cloud, and you turn around and be like, no more from you. You hit his mirror, and your Eldritch Blast goes flying to that mirror that's right in front of, or to the north of Higgs, and then just like start the shards of glass and silver and all that. Well, not silver, silver backing. Just goes flying everywhere. The frame still holds true because it's a nice stone frame, but all the glass and the reflective surface in the back just starts flying everywhere. Actually, Higgs, make a dex save. So let's say 10.
Okay.
And why? Did I? Where's Higgs at? Did I erase the wrong Higgs? I think so.
Did
Oh
I,
no,
I erased the wrong Higgs?
No, I think I did.
I failed to save.
And did you
Uh,
move him?
Yeah, why? Did I? How much? What did I do to you? What was your HP at?
I think it was like 57 or 58 or something.
Alright, I think when I copied, I think I did that wrong. All right. And we'll say he takes, 2
Oh yeah, it was
points.
at 57. It was at 57.
Yeah.
So
2 points of, what are we gonna call that? Piercing damage.
flashing.
Yeah,
Or-
flashing. Yeah, that works.
so 55 is what I'm at, right?
Okay. All right. But with that, doesn't seem like there's any more activity other than glass shards flying at Higgs. A couple of them
Alright.
stick.
Well,
I think I
then
got an
move to
idea.
here. Oh, okay.
So if you go to there, I mean, you just stand in there and you know where there's illusionary
Well,
illusion magic is at those different
I'm gonna-
spots.
well, I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at this mirror.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 11.
I mean, there are mirrors that can't really move, so go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, sounds good to me. For 7 points of damage.
So similar thing happens. You see your Eldritch Blast goes flying, and then when it makes contact with the glass and your reflective backing, same thing. It shatters, and then you see behind it there are a set of shelves, and you happen to see yeah, you got high enough passive perception, right? Yeah, 17. That's more
17.
enough. Yeah. So you see something that looks like a mask of some type. It looks kind of like bronzy.
Alright. Well,
But yeah.
before I walk over, resisting the urge to walk straight over there, I kind of look back over to where the end of here, where it looks like, because my detect magic is still up.
Yeah, and so yeah, the one
I kinda
here,
look over here.
here, I think you can still, yeah, even when you cross that threshold, I mean, and go into the cove,
Don't see anything.
nothing pops out. You don't actually when you get in there, that what looked like a mirror before is nothing. It's just a false mirror. You go in there and you expect to have a mirror there, and there's nothing there. It's just some type of illusion magic that's giving off a reflection. So it's just an empty cove in there. But yeah, the
okay.
one to your south, you see a series of shelves and a mask on one of the shelves.
So I definitely pick that up.
So that, trying to think. Roll a history or history trying to think. Or what else could you roll? Yeah, just throw out a history check.
Okay.
I'll look over his shoulder and touch him and give him guidance as he's.
Okay.
Alright, so there's that.
Whispered some encouragement. You can do this.
Alright. So
Oh no.
looks like okay, 7 plus let me roll the
Actually, you know what? I'll give you advantage too
Oh.
because of I mean,
okay,
you know
cool.
where you're headed and you know what,
Sounds good to me. Oh wow, what is that?
Go
Even
first.
worse.
I mean, it looks like a mess. I mean, someone took some bronze and formed it into
Yeah.
a mess. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but who it is or what it represents, Higgs doesn't
Alright.
know.
Yeah, I kind of turned to Sid and be like, "Here, Sid, do you know what this is?"
Do you want me to identify it?
Sure.
All right, I ritual cast. Let me make sure I got it.
Mhm.
Oh no.
I know you have the pearl and identify.
Yeah, I have.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay, I cast. I spend the next. What's that?
10 minutes.
Minutes.
Mhm.
Fondling his mask.
So
After which,
So the mask itself doesn't have any magical properties. It is just a bronze mask, but through identifying it, you easily recognize that, and I don't know how Higgs could miss it, but that is definitely a visage of Hallister. That's clearly his face. I mean, I mean, it's pretty unmistakable, but yeah,
what is Hallister?
yeah, Hallister. The
Mad
Mad
Mage.
Mage. Yeah, it's a visage of his face, and just made out of bronze. Doesn't have any other magical properties.
I say Higgs. I don't think it has any magical properties, but it's. I believe
This
it's
is the
Hallister.
dude. Okay. Well, I guess we should shoot out the rest of these mirrors before we go any further.
All right.
Are you gonna keep the mask in your inventory or like do you want to keep the mask or
I gave it. Well, no, I just gave it to Sid.
What? All right. Would you want me to put it into our bag of holding, aka my living room, whenever I go next?
Yeah,
whenever you go
yeah, I
next?
suppose. Yeah.
All right.
I
Take
mean,
note of it, and we'll have access to it once a day.
I mean, it's a bronze mask, molded to resemble Hallister's visage, worth approximately 50 GP.
Oh
All right.
I got me some Jeep.
And like I said, if you want to go ahead and start breaking mirrors, I'm not going to make you roll. The ones that are not the ones that Higgs sees with his detect
All right.
magic,
Mhm.
there are just regular mirrors. Same thing, glass and reflective surface and a stone outer frame. The ones that Higgs sees the illusion magic is just an empty hallway. This one and this one have a similar shelving system as the one with the mask, but that those shelves are completely empty, aside from maybe some broken glass and some stone that might have broke off as they were getting blasted.
All right. Well, I mean, I sort of would have waited for the rest of the group, but I mean, I would have made my way all the way down, I guess.
So as you make your way back, you get to that um, same room with all the pillars, and you see there is a big boa skeleton to that north pillar, just kind of clung to the top part of the pillar, and you would easily recognize that this is the way you were. This is where you were when you went south to chase those bugbears that end up basically looping around.
Right.
Farther to the east goes back to where you initially started. So
All right.
The choice is yours on where you go next.
All right. Any ideas?
Well, we did know that there was still another piece that went up at the end of this hallway, but I don't know. We're here. Do you want to just head north? Wanna
Hey, Ciro,
just-
can you do any psycho stuff with this?
Psycho stuff? Like what?
Brain, didn't that's what it's called? The psycho power you have?
The psycho.
yeah. It's such a psycho.
I'm not psychic. I don't have magic.
Oh, they're not. It's not psionics. Is it psionics?
Psionics. Yeah.
Oh,
Close.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Sid's not
can
very
manifest
He's
blades.
just
It's a
really
fine
dark.
line.
All right.
I can manifest these swords. That's my
Dumb
power.
wizard.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need. And just to be
That's
clear,
it.
that's like I said, that snake is up. The snake's skeleton is at the top of the pillar. It is not blocking your path, but it's within reach if you wanted to do something with it. But it's just wrapped around the pillar.
Just chilling.
I don't want to touch that thing. Anyone want to touch it?
I'll grab it with my mage hand.
So even though so you go to reach out and touch it, and it's kind of just haphazardly put up there. The second you put a little bit of pressure on that, the bone starts to start falling down, and then just kind of like all go down to the ground and just scatter everywhere.
Tumbles.
What you do?
I mean, it's a big pile, but there's nothing to obstruct your path up that way.
All right. So just start. If we can walk around it, I guess.
Yeah, it's easily enough to walk around.
Be respectful for its bones. Really quickly, guys, I'm sorry to ask because I wanted to make a note. How much gold do we have in Sid Trust Bank?
I
I
don't
remember
know.
right before we left here, we we got all that stuff, the
Yeah,
cloaks.
I don't think we have a whole lot left after we picked up some of that stuff before we left.
Well, I
All right,
think we had split it up, didn't we?
I'll just say 30,000 gold. That'd be a good estimate.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know if we've made any from the cave technically in the last couple of
Well,
days.
that's funny
Like,
because everything went up 100-fold. So
Well,
inflation these days.
the
man.
market just went.
500 gold for a regular healing potion. Actually, no, 5,000.
All right, we need to figure that out. I'm sorry to put the brakes on the game like that, but back to the action. I'm sorry.
But if Shiro is leading the charge there, he comes as he's going down the hallway. To your east, you see a door. To your north, you see another hallway that goes to the east and to the west. The hallways are relatively clear of any noises, any sounds, any smells. But yeah, there's a door to your east, and like I said, there's north hallway that goes east or west, depending on which way you want to go.
Who'd like to lead?
Looks
I want
like
to check out this door.
okay.
Yeah, Shiro and Summer.
We went through and destroyed all the yeah. Sorry guys, we're having a bad storm, and our roll 20 is moving like real slow.
No worries.
Yeah, I mean, if you want us to take a break or whatever, let me know. But or try to have me work on my descriptive skills. That's something I need to work on anyway. So I will.
We're following the
Yeah, unless you say otherwise, I will just keep moving you then.
Thank you.
And I'm trying to remember how long. Let's see, when did she turn into a bear back when you went south here? And how long does bear form last currently?
Hours and hours at this point.
It's an hour. I'm not sure if it went up more than that when I leveled.
It's an hour per proficiency, maybe?
Are you up to 2 hours yet, or is it
Your
Uh,
level divided by
Maybe
2.
stick with 3 hours.
3 hours?
3 hours, yep.
All right, I would say you have. Let's see, you went here, then. I'd say you have another hour in bear form.
Okay.
Just for
Oh, bear.
clarification, yeah. Oh yeah. By the time you looked around, you did some identifying. You fall. Yeah, I would say that's about 2 hours worth of time that went past.
Sounds good.
So yeah, Shira, you just look at the door, you open it, you checking for traps, you do anything like that?
Oh, we haven't found any traps on doors yet, have we?
No.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm gonna open the door.
There must not be traps on doors down
Okay.
here.
I mean, there's not really a lot of trapdoors. Trapdoor locked doors. But yeah, you open the door and inside you see a
My detect magic goes crazy.
Is it still up?
I mean, I would. Well, a minute, maybe. Well, it's been just ending. I guess.
So when you walk in, you see a let me get this right. You see a sword stand, and there is a very beautiful sword that's sticking out of the stand, like half like most of the tip is in it. Like it's more like a statue, but it's yeah, it's kind of semi-inserted. You see a very beautiful, and let me pull up this description real quick. You see a very beautiful blade with a golden handle. It's got very beautiful like filigree on the handle. It's got a nice fuller in on the side that you're looking at. It's got a depiction of a nice peaceful hamlet, like a little city, with people like having fun and laughing and having a grand old time. But you also notice that there is a hand that is laying on the ground.
I say, Higgs, I bet you that's like that sword to find out if you're king or not. See if you can pull it out of the thing.
I already have a sword.
Are you sure?
No. I know one thing. It's don't touch that goddamn sword.
Don't you want 2 swords?
I like the way that sounds. I'd like to touch the sword.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do you touch the sword?
Sure, I'll touch the sword.
All right. All right. You can add a +1 longsword to your inventory.
Get the fuck out of here. Nice.
Little halfling with +1 sword.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I still haven't looked up my full description of it, but yeah. Like I said, if you look on the other side, you will see that same hamlet, the same little village there. That although this side is same buildings there, but everything on that side is in ruins. There's a whole bunch of death. There is goblins slaying the village. People burned alive. There's a lot of pain and suffering on that side. But
Ooh.
you have a +1 longsword.
That's awesome. Looks like the Earthly Delights.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's a Bosch
Let's see
painting.
if I had any more.
What type of hand is it? Can we tell?
It is that of a. Where's my paperwork for this? I mean, it's a human hand. Roll a if you're roll a history or a survival check if you want to know kind of more about it.
All right.
No, 6.
I mean, looks like a human hand down on the ground.
Is it fresh?
Oh no.
Fresh.
I
call it a
mean,
string
if you want to consume it, I mean, you can sure try to see what happens. I mean, it looks like it. It might have some calluses
you
on
know,
its
rotting
fingers.
in there for a while?
Yeah, calluses on its fingers. You might see. Actually, no. Yeah, no. You would just see a skeleton hand. You wouldn't see any flesh or anything like that. But yeah, it looks humanoid.
All right. All right. Should we keep moving forward? This is a lot less intense than I thought it would be.
I mean,
there's
you've
nothing else in the room here, I guess.
well, no, just that stand and the hand, and well, now there was a sword there, but it's not there anymore.
Hmm.
We got a new king.
Yeah, I
Gotta
mean,
give
like
this guy a
the
hand.
second you
Not
touch
bad,
it,
Cole.
it came right out. You know, there's almost like no resistance. Like it almost like wanted somebody to pull it out.
Nice.
Mhm.
You feel different?
Do you look okay? I like look him over.
It's a big sword. I'll just put it in my bag, I guess.
All right. It looks
Yeah,
good.
you're easily to put it wherever you want to. It doesn't like spring back into your hand magically. You know, you put it in your bag, you leave it in the room. It's it's where you leave it. So
Amazing.
Perfect.
Going up that way. Let's see. Notes. Like I said, the you don't from where you're at. Yep. In this section, you start seeing more lights come up, like sconces and torches, just sporadically spread out through the wall. But you see a long hallway to the west. You see a long hallway to the east. Let's see. Would you see anything past that? Roxanne, Shiro, you would both see that the path to the east does have another corridor to the north and the south, but from where you're at, you can't see anything more than that.
Can we hear anything coming from any direction?
Throw a perception check out, please.
Can I get in on the action as well?
You sure can.
Where's Archimedes at?
26.
20.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Let me see if you would hear them.
Ow.
Give me 1 second.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, very from where you're at, you hear kind of some shuffling around. Sound humanoid. Well, sounds bipedal to your. I mean, there's some thick walls there. More to the east. I mean, even with that high of a perception check, I mean, like I said, these are pretty thick walls. It's kind of stoned. It's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly, but you hear more bipedal action, more to your east. But yeah,
Bipedal act.
yeah, humanoid. It could be anything that's standing on its hind legs. But yeah, you see, feel like there might be a small gathering of humanoid-like creatures more to the east. But yeah, from where you're at, that's what you would hear.
I'm going to take a quick sprint to the west, full
Right.
speed.
Full speed, all right. I like the sound of that.
Mhm.
Is there? So as you come around that corner, one of these days I'm going to have these things more organized. And can you make a? You didn't make a. You just throw a quick stealth check, unless you weren't.
I wasn't being stealthy.
You aren't being stealthy. Okay, so as what you see in there is.
Death.
So you see a 50-foot by 50-foot what's the word I'm looking for? Hallway, a room that has 5 pillars in there, and each of those pillars are mortared humanoid bones painted black. And just that one. And where you're at, I'm trying to see what your angle looks like. Yes, there are too many pillars in there to see anything else, but so 14, yeah, you. I'm trying to get the best description of this, how this would sound. So you don't see anything, but to the wrong fucking button, Matt. To the north, you hear like tentacles whipping around, just
Ooh.
kind of like slapping together, almost like something's floating in air, and it's just kind of hovering. I think that is there. Yes.
Over.
Yeah. You don't see it,
Okay.
but you kind of hear this light, like almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Octopus tentacles, kind of like just kind of lightly
Perception
slapping
sound.
together. Yeah, just kind of lightly
Yeah,
slapping
yeah.
together.
I've
But
heard that before.
from your
Okay.
current position, yeah, like I said, you see the black pillars. Was that Dave?
Nothing. I'm being stupid. I said hentai.
I mean, anything is hentai if you try hard enough.
Okay. I'm gonna run back and join the group.
Okay.
Where did you run off to?
Checking down the other alleyway, or the hallway. Just looks like another bigger room, maybe with something in it, but definitely fighting.
All right, let's continue on.
Okay.
Well, which way do we want
Towards
to
it or away?
Yeah, whichever the way we're going now, right?
We're at a literal crossroads. So
Oh, I see that. Oh, sorry.
Set to the.
Well, there's a large room on the left, maybe with something inside of it, but
All right,
I think maybe we go to the right.
Right.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
All
didn't
right.
somebody hear something coming from the right?
Yeah.
I concur.
To the east, Roxana would have heard humanoids, like a small gathering of humanoids, somewhere to the east. But like I said, from where you're at, they weren't making that loud of a. It wasn't making that loud of a noise. You can't really determine what it is. Just kind of scuffling around and.
All right.
The humanoids or dark
Bugbear.
room with things that make squishy noises. Probably this way, right?
Yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
So, what do you think, guys? I don't care either way. I think I'd rather not fight the tentacle.
Slithering fucking
Yeah, no, human for days, because
bipedal, I
Or
think sounds
human-
more our
Right.
style right now.
Let's move up to bipedal action.
So,
All
To
right.
the right. To the
Alright.
right. To the right.
so I will move the wizard and the bear up.
bad fairy tale.
Yep. So as yeah, I mean, you would still kind of as the more east you go, the little bit heavier it picks up, and then Higgs, from where you're at, you would see some pretty fresh footsteps or footprints that's going more to the east, east, and then it goes up to the you can't see from where you're at, but yeah, they go there's kind of scattering in a little bit different direction, but the most of them, I'll get out words, are going more to the east. And like I said, you see some random sconces with some torches on the wall, and there's a couple of them that look like they were like kind of just lit. There's some of them that are almost to the nub and getting ready to burn out. So looks like these do get replaced fairly regularly.
I think we might have some action going on up here. stats a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do see, yeah, from where you're at, that northern hallway, you see, you see a door to your northwest, and then, like I said, if you, yeah, you see the door to the northwest, but the footprints
Mhm.
are going east. I mean, you're still not around the corner, so you can't see fully what's going on.
All right, I'm step down to here.
All right, so if you once Higgs steps down there, you know the footprints go east, and then almost to the end of the hallway, you see more of them go to the north, and then there is some of them that were coming from the south. But yeah, there is a another hallway at the end that goes to the south, but the way those freshest prints look, even from where you're at, look like they were coming from the south going north,
Okay.
almost
Let's
in
say.
a running motion or a very a power walking motion.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop at this point.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else? Sid, Lolly, what are you doing?
We're just taking up the rear. I'm making sure no snakes or anything are gonna be coming from the back.
Yeah, but
Okay.
anytime you need to barrel on through, let me know.
Molly Bear's lock, cock, ready to rock.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on if Higgs is going down this hallway and she looks like Shiro's going the other way. I'm just trying to like stay in that part of the hallway where I can kind of like see both of them.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, Higgs looks like he's getting ready to go around the corner, but he's
Yeah,
not.
kinda peek,
Yeah.
yeah.
From where you're at, yeah, like I said, you definitely see one set of footprints that look much fresher than the others going north. There is a door opening just about halfway up on your left there as you go north,
Uh.
but the ones that you see, yeah, so the footprints that you see that are fresh keep going northeast up the northern hallway. But
Okay.
Shira, you doing anything with that door? Anything?
Open the door.
Are you saying that?
He just says, "Open the door.
Okay.
Open the door."
The door is
I'm gonna
locked.
follow Higgs.
The door is locked. But you hear. Throw out a perception check, Shiro. I mean, you hear the reverberation of you shouting, "Open up the door!" You're trying the door. You hear the jingling of it, and you're in such a tight hallway that it's bouncing back and forth. And I mean, you're disrupting your own sense of hearing. So, door's locked. You can't get through.
I'll try and open it.
All right. Can I get a thieves tools check? $14.
I'll add a d6 to that.
Okay. 18.
That's 18.
So yeah, there are not many locked doors down here, but this one, is one of the stronger ones for sure. You know, you set your picks in there and you start rattling around, and you just can't, you can't set those pins correctly. It's almost like that front pin hangs a little bit too low down, and you can't quite pass that shear line, and you keep getting interrupted by that front one, and the back one's hard to set. Can you tell I used to pick locks? You don't have your bump keys on you, and you can't tap it and turn it.
Secret art thief discovered.
Yeah, I love hobbies. But yeah, you try as you can. Can't quite get it. I will allow one more time. The DC will be higher, but If you
Sounds
want.
fair. I'll try one more time.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, all right.
28. Okay, so,
Well-
so you're getting the feel of this thing, and you're like, oh man, I gotta set this deeper. How let me break out my book of pick, and then break that one out, start raking it, and you're like, all right, feel it. It doesn't feel like a full set, and you hear click as it unlocks.
Good
Oh,
job.
your pins and all that stuff is all good.
Mm-hmm. You finally figure out
Jesus.
how to finesse that thing.
And I was just a little rusty. I had to shake it off. To shake it out.
So as you open the door, you see.
Close the door.
Yeah.
So on the other side of that door, you see this vampire, and it's sitting there waiting for you. Be like, you must pay the toll. Everyone, you are not one of us. You must pay the toll. We are
Okay.
the Undertakers. And that will be... Fuck, did I say that was?
Undertakers.
No, I meant the how much they asked for.
Oh.
Fuck. That will be 10 gold, please.
Absolutely. Here you go. I'll just...
Okay. This one has paid his
What?
toll. You are
Amazing.
free to go. You are free to
Do
go.
We're not in a cast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a vampire here, guys. It's a toll system that they have going on. It's like 10 gold. Sounds like a good idea, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what they got in there. Do you guys do debit?
We take gold only. We will gladly take platinum too. So yeah, you walk in and there is a a considerable amount of them. There is 2, 4, 5 that you can pretty much easily see. You see 3 statues in the middle of the room. They're all facing east. They look like Waterdeep nobles. Where is 6A? Where are you at? You yeah. Those Waterdeep nobles are clad in plate armor. Let's see. Yeah, there's statues all facing the east. Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, you pay your toll. Feel free to roam around." You do
Oh,
see
Look
Oh,
at
it's
our
like-
shit.
you do see a dead hobgoblin in the close to the middle statue.
Oh, is it like a garage sale? Do you guys have stuff on tables?
We run down here. This is our place. I can never remember how to pronounce his name. Urktol runs this place down here. He allows us to keep out those who don't belong down here. But you have paid your way, so you are free to go around.
Oh, okay.
And from where you're at, you see that there is carving on that statue, the most southern statue, and that one has the written in it. It says this, and I cannot pronounce this. That's what's written in it initially. But does Shiro speak Goblin? Or actually, what languages does Shiro speak?
Nope, just halfling and common.
You see that name is scribbled out, and then there's something in odd lettering below it, but can't read that language. You don't know what it says. And close to that dead hobgoblin who's just kind of slumped over there, you see a two pieces of a staff that's broken. And even from where you're at, I'm trying to see what this one says. That one says, you can read that description. It's crossed out like the most southern one, but you do see Rathandar originally written in that, but once again it's scribbled out and something else is written and it's like below it. But I mean it's carved in stone, so you can still read the original writing. And Higgs, what are you doing this way? You don't see any of this. I mean,
No, no.
are you still hanging over there? I mean, like I said,
I was gonna try this door. I was gonna mage hand this door, see what happens.
sure. If you you trying to open the door up?
Yeah.
Door opens up, no problem. And when you open it up, there's just a blank wall there. There's doesn't seem to be anything of value there.
So it's just that 2x2 room here. That's all that is.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a broom closet.
So Shiro, from where you're at, you can see that there is a lever to where. Stop moving. So from where you're
Sorry.
just to the north of that door, you see a lever, and from your aspect, you can see that there is a cutout of a door. Like looks like it would swing in towards you.
Oh,
And let's see what is. Yeah. If you want to, you can make a perception check to see if you hear Higgs, but
absolutely.
yeah. Or unless Higgs is actively trying to do something.
I mean, I'm moving around in there.
Yeah, with 18, yeah,
I'm looking around.
you would definitely hear something shuffling on that way. You would assume that it's part of your party. But unfortunately, there's no holes or anything in that door that allows you to look through. It is just a secret door. But
Gotcha.
from your point of view, you can easily see that, you know, it should open. Trying to think of how that would open. So that would open out and up.
Okay.
So if you
it's like a
open it, yeah.
DeLorean.
So as you pull the lever, the door swings open, and as you see Higgs starting to walk away.
Oh.
Why would there be a broom
Hey.
cupboard without any brooms? That just seems
Hi
odd.
guys.
Oh, hey. Like, what's
Hey,
going
there's
on over there?
vampires in here.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
they seem nice. There's vampires in here. They seem nice if you pay them.
Oh, how much you paid them?
I pay them 10 gold. I think that's a good deal.
What have you been up to?
I'll walk through there. Yeah.
We'll get back to Higgs in a second. Sid and Lolly, are you doing anything, or are you still hanging?
I'm trying to.
So I don't know if did you go through the door that Shiro originally went through, or did you follow Higgs and Roxana around the corner?
Just around the corner, yeah.
All right, so you're on the second group, so you're over here, followed behind. And where did Sid go?
I'm in the middle of the room. I moved my piece. I'm right next to the red
Oh.
one.
No, you wouldn't have been there. You said you were over here. So yeah, sure enough, as Higgs comes around the corner, he sees a handful of vampires just walking around. You see these statues. Once Shiro walked away, you know, this guy's gonna come up and it goes, oh, did you bring company? I see.
I did. I told them about you guys, and you seem cool.
All right. Well, you've already paid. You, sir, need to pay your due as well. That would be 10 gold.
I go, the only gold you'll ever get from me is like this, and when I pulls out his golden sword.
I mean, if that's what you want to trade, I will gladly take that from your hands.
No, you'll ride this blade before I give it to you.
Ride it. It is not a beast of burden.
I will
I'll pay
stick
for
it
him.
through
I'll pay
you
for
when I
him. I'll
need
pay for him. Put your sword away, Higgs. Jesus Christ.
You
This
try back.
motherfucker is fake. This is
Oh.
fake.
Don't do it. Hero, you are a monster.
It is way easier to not fight and to just walk around.
I don't
than
like
to
his
fight a whole
attitude.
bunch of shit.
For that, I will charge him 20 gold.
Oh, shit. Well, you're on your
Okay.
own because that's too rich for me.
And
You'll get nothing. You'll get nothing.
as this this argument is starting to get more intense, you're going to see the people who were like kind of roaming around freely are starting to come over and see what's going on.
Oh, is
We-
Lolly with us? Standing next to Lolly.
Yeah, so you would have went through the secret passage door, bringing up the rear. So it's like, oh, you have someone who doesn't want to pay. He's rude. And then I see 2 more people and a bear. Oh, your price has gone up. That'll be an extra 100 gold.
Oh.
Charge
Ah.
fight him.
Oh shit! We brought the only monster here.
What
Yeah.
was that? What was that, Jess? I heard something.
Did I charge through and bite him?
Okay. So you can get that one off. But after that, I will need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm allowed to be pushed.
Plus
Oh,
7.
Shiro, we're a bunch of
Damn,
murder
8.
hobos.
All right,
That's
let's
one.
see here.
Hey, that's cool. I paid my way. I'm good.
All right, so I'll get your initiative in a second, Vic. Hold up, I gotta bring up the thing first.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah. So what was that attack for this guy here?
It was the one I missed
Okay.
badly.
All right, so let me bring these guys into initiative.
Opening attack was to slide across the floor.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Who am I missing on here? I know I'm missing a decent amount.
Oh, you got me.
Okay, Shiro, you are in. I need
I got 15.
15. Okay. Nope, not 5. 15. Higgs, I got you. Lolly, I need you in here.
I rolled an 8.
Rolling 8. Okay, perfect. It rolled for you perfectly. And Sid, what did you get?
11.
11. Okay. All right. So before we start this, why don't we just take a 5-minute break?
All right.
And then we'll come back and see what these vampires are up to.
Yeah, they're-
And I think that was everybody. So yeah, I will rearrange this. All right. All right. Let's take 5 and come back.
All right.
Okay. So refusing to pay these vampires and their exceedingly high range. Yeah, and especially since this bear would have actually Lolly would probably be here because since she tried to blade that one, um, tried to attack it. So these are definitely showing signs of aggression. So let's see. Where is this one at? So this one. He's going to come up, and he has, uh, hmm. Yeah, he doesn't like the bear trying to attack his friend.
Oh
Or,
no.
yeah, so he's going to take 25 feet of movement, go there, and he's going to make a slam attack against Lolly Bear.
A slam attack.
Slam attack. We're going to slam her for 15.
Yep.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it's going to come back and take its other. It's going to take its other fist and then slam that way too. 19 for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And what is that? Yeah. All right. And that is its turn in movement. It moved. It attacked. All right. So next up is this guy up to the north here. He is going to take his movement. He's going to come down to Higgs because he doesn't really want anything part of this bear. He's going to swing on Higgs with his scimitar. Why scimitar? I don't know, but that is going to miss because, Higgs and all because of his golden shield and his prettiness. They only get one attack. Higgs, you are up.
All right,
I'm
so
gonna roll dice.
What
Higgs
happened?
gonna move. Huh?
I'm just rolling.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, so Higgs is gonna move to here, and then I'm going to take a regular attack with my long sword.
Okay. To the guy to the north.
Well, I'm going to actually. No, I can't attack
Okay.
as a bonus action and put it on this guy right here.
To the south guy, huh?
Yeah, because I'll get advantage on that.
Good call. I will use red for hex. That's fine.
Okay, and it'll just be dexterity, I guess.
Okay, dex.
So, all right. So here we go. Attack action. Sword. It's rolling. That looks pretty good. 27 to
27
hit.
absolutely hits. Yes.
All right. So he's gonna get. Take this. Is that? Okay. So 8 points
Mhm.
plus the hex. Uh, all right. 4 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw a defensive flourish. So that's another D8
Okay.
of slashing for 3 more points, and then my AC goes up to 20.
All right. Well, as you start whirling around like a whirling dervish, yeah, that is more than enough to take that guy down. I forget what it
Okay.
was, but yeah. So he comes up and you're sandwiched between him, and you start swinging and
Sorry
slashing.
about that, guys. Man, a friend just called him. A good friend of mine's mom just passed away, so sorry about that.
No, if you need to leave, you can go ahead. But sorry to.
Sorry.
Hello.
We can. I mean,
Yeah.
we can hear you. I mean,
Can you hear us? Dave? All right. Well then. Okay. Well, you said that thing dropped.
It dropped, yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to. I don't know. I'll move to here then. And that's it.
All right. Next up is this bandit next to Lolly Bear. Yeah, and it's gonna swing on the bear just because it's close. That doesn't hit. Yeah. I don't know if people want to play them or not, or
I can grab Lolly.
yeah.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I mean, no one plans on that, but yeah, it sucks when that happens, especially in the middle. But yeah, it really kind of throws me off. But yeah,
That's okay.
all right,
You're good.
that
You're good.
was
You're good.
its turn. And what I hit last time? Just at least a 15 hits. All right, so
Lolly's got an armor class of 20 right now, and let me check and see what the bear.
yeah, she's got a ring, protection, mage armor, so that, and then cloak of protection. So be plus
Polar-
5.
Yeah, polar bear's AC is 12. Does she get all that on top of that? On top of the bear as well?
It's what 13 plus
Mage armor dex. Yeah.
13 plus your dex, plus 3. So 13 plus 6 plus their dex. Right.
Well,
Yeah,
the 16 plus-
I'm looking at the
Right.
stats for the bear. It has a natural armor of 12.
Right.
What's its dex?
Yeah.
score?
The bear's dex is 0.
0.
We're 16.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll say it's 16.
Okay.
All right. All right. They're back. Leave off that bandit attacked. Shiro, you're up.
I guess I'm attacking these guys with you.
All right. So I'm going to just move this guy
Yeah.
out of the way just
You're
to
fucking vampires.
to,
fake
to,
ass one.
to clear up the field a little bit.
Oh, is he
Didn't
dead?
even need any
Yeah, that
silver.
one's dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll walk,
okay.
mop the floor with that fake fuck.
Yeah.
All right, I'll move up to here and I'll
I'm
use.
totally not metagaming. I totally don't remember this.
So what are you attacking with? Or what are you doing, Shiro?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over
Mind blades.
to the left here, and I'm gonna attack with my little sonic blade.
All right. So as you go to attack, you hear this in your head alone. You hear this pretty distinct screaming psychically in your head. So I will need you to roll with disadvantage, please.
Ooh.
Psychic battle. Come on, dude. Our psychic's better than their psychic. Come on, Aunt Cleo
10.
and Shiro.
10 is not enough.
Oh no.
All right, I'll take my bonus action attack as well.
Oh, actually, I
Hit him
will
with an
also,
axe,
yeah. I'm gonna actually need you to make a con save as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing happens. But yeah, if you're going to attack again, that one you'll also hear that same scream again, and I'll need you to roll that one with disadvantage as well.
Let's see. We gotta find out who's doing that.
Ouch.
13. Okay, that is enough, but I still need you to make another con save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
Well,
sound good.
let's see.
Ooh.
That's a 6. Oh, okay.
Inspiration.
So you hear that screaming continue. Go ahead and roll damage for that, because that one hit, right? No, that was 13. Yeah. to 9 psychic. Okay. And that was this guy right here, right? Yep. The guy to yeah. That's 9. Okay, and so you hear this screaming again. You know, every time you throw out your daggers, you hear, ah! Stop! Don't! And you're gonna take 1 point of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Anything else from Shiro?
I'm gonna go up behind the pillar just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. This bandit is up. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's going to attack the threat right next to him. It's going to turn around, look at Higgs, and, swing its scimitar at Higgs. And it's going to miss because it's Higgs. And then plus your AC is what, like 23 at this point?
23.
Yeah. Yeah. Added together, I still wouldn't have hit. Let's see that. He should have ran away, but he's a dumb vampire. So yeah.
Higgs is like Agent Smith. Yeah.
So, yeah, just roll out a perception check just for shits and giggles, Higgs.
Oh, okay. 24.
Yeah. So, 5 of those, including the dead one, they all seem a little odd. Like something's not right. Like, I mean, we haven't fought vampires before, but to go down that easily and something looks odd with their face and.
I had suspected this.
But Sid, go ahead. It is your turn. You are way in the back behind a bear and a cleric.
Just a motherfucking poser, Joe.
Behind a bear and cleric.
All right, I pull out my spider staff and I cast spider climb on myself,
Okay.
and then I'll use my bonus action. How tall are the ceilings here?
So where you're at, they are 10 feet tall, and then once you get out into the opening, they get super high. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. They get to be about 40 feet tall once you get to the main opening.
All right, I face step to just on the wall, as high as I can get. And I go out and I don't know if I can see the wall or not, but I just teleport to there, clinging to the wall with spider climb, like in the middle of the wall. That makes sense?
Yeah, so essentially you want to be kind of almost like here, but on the wall, right?
Where I can't see where you're pinging at.
So in the middle here, you kind of want to be here, but on the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I want to be on up as high as I can get.
I'll allow it. Sure. Yeah. So you're 40 feet up. Well, that's I said it right. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 40 feet up. And below you see there are 3 vampires close to you. Actually, 4 vampires close to you, and 1 slightly to the north. One
right,
just to the west of Higgs looks very weak, but the other ones look relatively strong.
Well, that was my action, my bonus action. I just start hissing real loud like an actual vampire sticking to the wall.
Perfect. I'll allow. That'll be your interact with a hiss. Roxanne, you are up with Lolly Bear on deck. Finally didn't get my droids mixed up.
Can I didn't even have to ask what the dimensions of the room were, and I was going to just for fun. Can I get by Lolly without face stepping or crawling on the ceiling?
Make
A wiggle check? Can I just make a wiggle?
Yeah, give me a. Oh, where's the oil check? Yeah, give me a dexterity.
wait, what?
Give me a dexterity or give me athletics or acrobatics of 10 or higher, and I'll say you can. But the only thing is, you got 2 enemies right on the other side, so.
Yeah. No. Yep. 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 Athletics or acrobatics, you said?
Yes.
I will do athletics, please, which is odd to say, but it's fine. Dirty 20.
So you would be able to wiggle around them, but like I said, you have 2 foes, and they're going to be a contested roll. If you want to, you can't finish your turn in enemy space. You can wiggle around Lolly, and I'll say that's going to use up an extra 5 feet.
So
Hold
5.
up, let me.
So-
So for that guy, let's see if he can make a. Make an additional
Mhm.
I cannot think of words.
Athletics check?
Yeah, there we go.
Got you. Ooh, there we go. 22.
So you are able to muscle past him. He's probably just scared that there's a giant fucking bear in his face and snarling at him and getting ready to have a late have a second snack, third. Wait, how's that go? Secondsies.
What about taking breakfast?
For dinners. Alrighty, great. Thank you. Then I am going to. I mean, I've been behind a bear. I don't necessarily know these things aren't really vampires, so I'm probably gonna go overkill here, but I'm going to. I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians.
Spiritual guardian, nice. Okay.
Oh, shit.
15 feet.
And I see all my peeps, so I know they're all allowed within my guardians.
Is there any particular color that you would like your aura to be?
Oh, we gotta go yellow.
Yellow, sure. Let's see if I can make it so everyone can see this. Can everyone see that?
Yep.
I can see it.
All right. There is a giant piss stain in the middle of this hallway.
Well, you could have said
Big wet
nice.
spot,
You could have said nicer. Can I?
They're all gonna eat that damage too.
I couldn't hold it any longer.
yeah. Just blame it on the bear. You know.
That's the bear's fault. Clearly.
That's what the actual check was for, is to see if you missed the piss.
Well, dang you ruined my cool light thing. You made it bad. No. All right. I don't know if I've ever cast Spiritual Guardians before, so let me make sure. So
It is a wisdom check at the beginning of their turn.
their turn. Perfect.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Or if
They're gonna drop
or they
every
get
round.
moved into it, so someone can grapple it, take them out, move them in, and the next person can do the same thing.
Looking from the ceiling.
Perfect. And an affected creature's speed is halved, and when they enter flavor, I was just seeing there's no thing for like if. Okay, cool. Alrighty, yeah. I cast that. I think I got most of them in there, and yeah, I'll just stand there and wait for them to maybe hit me.
So, what is what does your spiritual guardians actually look like?
Yeah, contrary to previously stated, just kind of like there's like little suns and little like bright specks of light, but again, laced throughout it are also these like black slashes of like darkness that kind of come into it as well. So there's like that corroded look to the light. It's like, oh, it's pretty light, but there's something underlying that's a little corroded amongst it.
So you got little suns and black holes, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah, kind of like the eclipse. That's my thing. It's like they're some of the suns are a little bit eclipsed with some darkness.
Don't look directly into the sun. It'll hurt your eyes. Get out your box.
Box. That will totally work.
Yeah, just get mirrors and put a pinhole box in it. Yeah, you'll be good to go. Oh, perfect. Movement, action. You still have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
I don't really have any decent good bonus action. So nope, that is it.
All right.
I will just be there with my golden aura and my golden shield and try and
Your golden shower.
yeah, okay. As soon as I said it, I realized
All right. Lolly Bear, you are up. You got 2 guys directly in front of you, and some suns and some solar eclipses floating around in front of you.
Yep. I'm gonna bite and claw that guy in front of me, the one like the lowest.
Okay.
Bite.
We're gonna bite away.
7. Nice. So 21.
21. That will hit.
All right. This is +5 worth of damage. 13.
13. It does not like it. You know, it takes it as I don't know why they're
Here's
not
the
snake
claw.
people, but they're not. You want to tell us, or not? You want to tell us? You
I'm
want
not
to?
really good at this.
10 hit.
10 does not hit. So it sees this first this bite attack coming to it, and it takes it, and it's like, what the fuck? There's a bear here, and then it's just kind of able to matrix out of the way as this the paw comes through, and it's able to no get away. Any that was your action, any movement, any bonus action?
No, I'm just bearing out.
Perfect. Okay, it is this jabroni. He is here. Ooh, oh, he's got to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, he does. Got to beat a gotta beat a 15.
17.
It's something same
So
damage.
yeah, and then so 15,
yeah.
so 7 points of radiant damage. Nice. -7. Yeah, so it gets this, it's getting ready to rear up and start swinging at you, and then it gets start pelting with these little tiny suns and eclipses, and it's like, you're the one. You didn't pay your toll, and I'm going to hurt you. I don't know why he sounds very childish. Ooh. He swings at you. Would you like to do anything?
Was that a critical there?
Yeah.
I will do I have I have to have one left. I will Morning Flare.
Okay. So with that, it is a 22 to hit.
Hits just still.
Yeah. 22 and a 23. That's what I rolled. So you avoid the critical, but you still take 5 points of slashing damage as he comes across with a scimitar. Gets pelted by these little suns, and then he's able to make himself true, and it swipes at you, and he's like kind of swatting around like they're little mosquitoes flying around his head. They don't get bonus or multi attack, so next guy up.
That's a concentration check too.
Yes.
Oh shoot! Yep, you're right. Sorry.
You just need a con of
10.
10 with advantage because you have Warcaster, correct?
Yes, I do. Advantage for Warcaster. Yeah. 19.
More than enough. Yeah, they still keep flying around. Man, I cannot words today. That one fails, so he's going to. So this guy up to the north, he's getting ready. He sees that his people are getting attacked, and he's getting ready to come over them because you didn't pay for the toll, and that is more than enough. Like he gets to go up and then like these suns and start pelting him, and before he knows that he's on the ground. So that was his turn. Top
Hey.
top of the round. This guy through what Lolly Bear just swiped that, he is going to return the favor, and he is going to slam the bear.
He needs to make that save.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he did. Save, save, save.
Ooh, that is a fail. I rolled a 4 and a 4. Not that I rolled with advantage, but it's just easier that way. Trying to make sure they are not anything special. So that was 15 points of radiant damage to this vampire right here. Still up, but he is
Which one was that?
The one that's southern one.
Okay.
That is this guy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is starting to look bloody. You see this blood starting to drip off of him. He will try to slam Lolly with a 12. I think that misses. He's going to take another slam attack. That is a critical hit.
Whoa. Silvery barbs.
Silver barb, sure. I can. And who did you give the advantage to, by the way?
Or Lolly.
Okay. Describe how that looks. What do you do anything? Do you say anything?
Like,
Please don't.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't say anything, but like just, I don't know. I guess I would imagine depends on what kind of surface we're on, but the ground just kind of springs up and just kind of defends her. If it works, then like deflect the blow or whatever was going to happen.
So you utter your stuff, and he gets slightly distracted. So you start seeing the floor and things around him move, and I mean, there's already a fucking bear in his way. So he's already like, where did this bear come from? I see bugbears, but not regular bears. Yeah, and it goes to swing, and it's just enough to distract him as he swings and misses. Up next, it is this guy. He's dead. Higgs, you are up.
All right. So I'm going to move into the space that Sid is at, but because he's up in the air.
Correct.
So I want to move into that space, and then I'm going to transfer.
I think he's up. What's a good symbol? We'll say he's up there.
Nice.
Not
And
one. Sorry, I'm just trying to. There we go. 40 feet. Sorry.
All right, so I'm going to move into that. I'm just going to say that I'm in that space, and then I'm going to move my hex to this guy.
That
This
guy.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just dexterity. I'm going to take a regular attack here.
So you did move away from this guy's.
Oh yeah.
His donut. I cannot remember the real word.
His range is.
No, go ahead.
Donut.
All right. So then I'm gonna take a swipe at this guy with.
I mean, yeah, it works perfectly.
22 hits.
20 definitely hits.
And then I'm gonna take this. Oh, that's pretty good. 15 points.
All right.
And then is that enough? Or
that's more than enough. Yeah.
Damage. Okay. Well, then never mind. I was gonna use a one of my things, but I guess I won't do that. All right. Well. Okay. Well, that's it.
I'm going to move him out of the way for trying to reduce the what's the word I'm looking for?
Congestion.
Yeah, that's the word. Man, I cannot words today. All right. Anything else? That was movement action, bonus action. You have a little bit of movement left.
No, I'm gonna just stay right there underneath stood there attacking. So
All right, that guy is dead. Shiro, you are up.
I need a Shiro.
Fantastic. All right. I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
And then I'm going to peek out and see, like, I can see 2 enemies, I think.
From where you're at, yeah. You can definitely see this guy. You can see this guy. From behind where you're at, I don't think you would be able to see the other guy. No, that
That's
guy.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take my first attack. I'll take my attack at the first guy.
Okay. So once again, you're going to hear in your head screaming, "No! Stop attacking!" Actually, that didn't sound like a scream, but you are hidden, so they're going to cancel out. It's going to be a straight roll.
Okay. Then I'm going to add a sharpshooter to it.
Okay.
So 21.
21 is more than enough to hit, take that down. You don't have to roll for damage. He has 2 health. So, but I do need a con save, please.
Boo, that would have been 22 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're hearing the screaming, but nothing seems to be going on right now.
Yeah, there's no direction to it, right? It's just in my brain.
Yes, telepathically.
mind games between the psychics.
Okay. I'm going to stay here and stay hidden the best I can.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be like I say, you'll hear, "Stop attacking. This is a place of peace." Let's see. Is this
I
guy?
told you guys. I told you.
This guy just
That's
died, so he
unbelievable.
doesn't have to make a save. All right, Sid, you are up in the air.
All right. I am going to Eldritch Blast, the one that's in front of, or the one that was attacking Roxanne.
Okay.
Wait, who's that in the corner getting triple teamed?
So these guys over here are
No.
dead.
Oh,
That's
they're
just the
dead.
graveyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that was attacking Roxanne.
Here, does putting these X's help? They are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm shooting down from the roof. I'm gonna drill them into the floor. Oops.
Perfect. Yeah. I can't get any farther.
Yeah. All right, that one was 20. I hit.
Yeah, 20 hits, yeah.
All right, he gets drilled into the floor 10 feet. Oh, he takes some damage too. Plus 56, 18 points of damage. My dice are on
Nice.
point.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
he is pretty much one with the floor. I mean, if
Little
he,
pink puddle.
it's almost like he had melded into stone. You know, that's kind of how deep he is into the stone.
Puddle on the
Yeah.
floor.
This collection
All
of
right.
bodies. There is one more vampire.
And he's gonna take my second Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
There you go.
23.
23 hits.
And
Well, I guess I
oh
can
man,
close this stat block up.
he's 9 damage.
9 damage. Nice. He's still up, but let's see. Yeah, he is looking pretty bad.
All
Yeah,
right,
very bloody. I guess that's the next one. Whatever a quarter
right.
is. I mean,
That's
yeah.
my turn.
Roxana, you are up with the bear on deck.
Toll the dead
Mm-hmm.
at the last one.
Wisdom. Right?
Wisdom 15.
Yeah.
Wisdom 15.
I don't know why I forget that one.
I
That,
do too.
that is a pass. I could not think of the opposite of fail.
The opposite of that one. It was a pass.
Yes, it's a pass.
Perfect. Okay. That's it for me. I will wait and hope my little guardians do better.
Okay. Lolly Bear, you are up.
I'm
With
biting. 11.
11. Yeah, you gotta bite
Here's
him, and
my
yeah,
claw.
he's on to you. He knows where you're pretty predictable, except for when your claw
About
comes. Yeah,
19.
19 will hit. Yeah, you gotta swipe with your paw, and that no, yeah, and then that misses, and you come in with your bite, and that one is able to find
For
purchase
12 damage.
12 damage. Ooh, so close. Yeah, he is looking on death's door. Still
Don't die on
standing.
his turn.
Yeah. But yeah, that he is
Yeah, that's
he is weebling and a wobbling. All right. So dead. His turn. It doesn't.
Wisdom save.
It really doesn't matter for what he has. It's a 15, so that's a fail. So then that was 15 radiant damage.
What's the pass,
Oh,
right?
it was a pass. Nope, my wisdom is 15. Same.
6 is more than enough to put him down anyway. But as this vampire gets pelted by these little suns and solar eclipses, this one, is there a way I can do this?
He turns.
He turns.
The doppelganger.
It is. It turns into this gray or silvery puddle of a shapeless form as this doppelganger slumps down to the ground.
Ooh.
P1000.
Yeah. Have you seen this boy? And that is the end of combat. And with being where we're at, so the only thing left is so while Shiro's in the corner, he's been hearing this yelling in his head. No one else hears it, and he in his head he hears, "All right, oh no, man, I gotta find this voice. All right, no, wrong, still the wrong voice. All right, fighting is done. It's me, Rika. Thank you for stop
Woody
fighting,
Harrelson?
Rika. It's me, Rika.
Eureka.
No, not Eureka. Rika. R-I-K or C-A. Rika. I appreciate when you stop fighting. I don't like violence.
Mm.
But you're the only one who hears this.
Okay.
Okay. Who is Rika?
It's me. You just picked me up.
Oh, I get it. I'll look at the sword.
I was in the
You're
that
talking
statue.
about me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't like violence.
Oh, okay. Neither did I, but that's not my fault. I had to save them.
I was trying to stop you from hurting them.
The vampires?
I mean, they don't look like vampires to me. They look like little actors. But
They started off by saying vampires, so they look vampires.
I mean, you
Look,
did
I
try.
don't like fighting this way, but it happens.
All right, I don't like fighting at all. So you keep it clean, and we won't have a problem.
Yeah, you got it.
Zach, I'm gonna drop something in your inventory.
Your cursed sword.
Mhm.
Your pacifist sword.
Hey, I don't mind having a pal that's traveling with me.
Let's see. Let's
Track you every time that you do go to attack.
I could always drop it in the ocean or something.
sure.
Are you sure?
You can sure try to do that.
Certainly try.
I think that sword might be stuck on you.
That's all
No
right.
metagaming here.
Yeah. Refresh your page and you can read the description of it.
Hmm. It's irresistible to you now.
With that, like I said, you see these three statues of Waterdeep nobles. Higgs, where you're at, yeah, you would be able to see and read Goblin. That one where you're at, written in Goblin says "Smelly Bottom."
Oh.
I don't think you're close enough to the middle statue.
I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, you would see that one. The middle statue is written in. It says "Stupid Skull," and I'm sure eventually you would come up to another one that says "Bored
You could never
Toothless."
resist,
But yeah, that is where we're going to end our session tonight because it is getting late and I cannot words tonight. So, I'm struggling tonight.
I'm
for some
tired
reason.
myself too.
All right. Let me take this away. And all right. Any questions, concern? Like I said, next week is. I'm gonna say yes for right now, but like I said, I got stuff going on at work.